MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Atlanta Braves and the Chicago Cubs. The Cubs attempt to break out the brooms in this three-game series right after this. Drew Smyly out of the state of Arkansas is on the hill here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
Into the box now, Ronald Acuna, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Oh, yeah, Matty boy. It's time right here, D-Row, to start getting greedy. You win the first 2 of a 3-game set at home. It's time to get greedy and go for the sweep.
Yeah, you got to take care of business in front of your home fans. Without question, that's exactly what this team's doing.
Our temperature at first pitch and even 70 degrees here this afternoon. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch.
Count 3-0.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And that one misses as well, so it's a poor start here this afternoon as it's a 4-pitch walk to get things going.
Batting second, the center fielder.
Coming to the plate now, number 23. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Pitch outside, the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Mark, how do they bounce back and avoid the dreaded sweep?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass-the-baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
In now, Austin Riley. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The average coming in, 257. 5 homers and 19 driven in. Ready with the 1-0. Acuna stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
D-Row, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
Hard hit ball to second. Happ scoops it up. Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game.
That's good hitting right there. Put the ball in play and let the guy trot home from third to put your team on the board. Good baseball.
And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Matt Olson. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. First pitch on its way. No balls and a strike to count. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. Here's the 1-1 delivery.
Nope.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they scratch across a run on no hits, no errors, and no one left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Braves lead it 1-0. Number 99 gets the ball for Atlanta in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Ian Happ.
Here's the pitch. In there for strike 1. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they lost last game only by 1 run. Those are the tough ones. But I'm sure they've looked at the film, made a few adjustments, and let's see if they can give a better effort today.
Here it comes on 0-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. There to handle it is Ozuna, and there's 1 away.
Batting second.
And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. D-Row, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Suzuki stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. The numbers for him certainly look good. He's at 327, a dozen home runs, and 17 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope, that's down. Inside, ball 2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Ripped down the line, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Merker.
Into the box now, Matt Merker, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Two out, nobody on. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
And that misses 2-2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
The 2-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Ozuna is under it, and that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We move ahead to the top of the second now. It's the Braves 1 and the Cubs nothing. New inning set to get underway. And next, the dangerous power threat, Marcell Ozuna.
Marcell Ozuna.
Here it comes. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Today's ball game provides the Cubbies with a chance to end the series on a very high note, of course. A win completes the sweep.
You know, and it's not an easy thing.
A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
That is good.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And I'm going to be focusing on Ian Happ. Listen, the bat plays. We all know that. That's the spotlight tool that he possesses. But he also gives his manager a lot of versatility. Not only in the infield, this guy can also go out to the outfield and go get it with a pretty strong arm.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And it certainly helps when you're throwing your ace on the mound in the series finale. Can't ask for much more than that.
One of the keys when you show up to the ballpark and you're going for a sweep, you look at that lineup card, you see your ace pitcher is on the mound. You have to feel awfully good about your chances to complete the sweep.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Fouled off. The next 0-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Misses for ball one.
1 and 2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Travis d'Arnaud with an even 2-2 count now. And he fouls this one off. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. One out, nobody on. High in the air out to center field. Bellinger's in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
That is 7. The second baseman, Ozzy Albies.
So up steps Ozzy Albies, last year's recipient of the Silver Slugger Award for NL second baseman. First delivery to him on the way.
Hey!
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1 and 1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard to short. Swanson brings it in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Patrick Wisdom.
The left fielder, number 16.
First offering on its way. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
On deck, there's Eric Hosmer. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Digging in, Eric Hosmer. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Has a look, now the pitch. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Bounce to first, right to him, to second for 1. And a good save at first on the offline throw, but they just get 1.
Batting 6th, the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Now at the plate, Dansby Swanson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch.
Nope, that's a ball.
Runners on first with 1 down.
Yeah.
Strike taken up in the zone.
1-1.
Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there. Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing. And if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now.
A swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield.
Olsen is there, and the side is retired. Cubs strand 1. It remains 1-0. At the plate, Vaughn Grissom.
The shortstop.
First offering on its way.
Grissom.
Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. One and one the count now. And now pitch on the way.
Hey!
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
The next 3-2. Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
The pitcher.
Stepping into the box, number 99. He's ready for his first AB here in this one. And this one runs up high, ball 1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Now batting, the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Acuna is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly into the bleachers and gone.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Suzuki will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Austin Riley. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here it comes. Grounded weakly to the left. Reined in. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. But 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 3-0 Atlanta. Now to the plate, Tucker Barnhart. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen.
Barnhart.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's a ball.
The Cubbies do, of course, trail by a couple of runs already, so they're going to have to work from behind to earn the sweep.
Sweeps aren't easy to do at this level, particularly with the competition being so stiff. They're down a couple of runs early, but there's a lot of baseball left, and the way they're playing right now, this game's far from over.
2-0 now. And it's fouled away. The 2-1 home.
Inside ball.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
The 3-1.
Hey. Count is 3-2.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. The next Cub up, Drew Smyly.
The pitcher.
Here's the first pitch to him. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Now the pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Standing in now, Ian Happ, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Set to deliver the 0-1. There's strike 2 as the slider hits the outside corner. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
The 1-2. There's a fastball that misses.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and
got him looking. It's over. 3 up. All set for the start of the 4th, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. fouled away. One and one. Here it comes. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Marcell Ozuna is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside. 1-0. That evens it up. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. In there. 1-2 now. 3 runs, just 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the catcher, BRAVES, Darno.
2 gone now in the Braves half of the 4th. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. First pitch on its way. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
No, that's
2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-1.
I got to count. 2-2. We got full count.
Ozzie Albies would be next. Three-two pitch. Count remains full.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Another full count pitch home. This one's flared off to the right side. In there, a base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, as he'll take a look at ball 1. So far this year against Southpaws, Albies is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Albies with a 1-1 count now. So far on the year, Albies is slugging north of 480, which puts him among some of the best power hitters in the game in that category. The 1-1 home. Lifted into center field. Bellinger's under it. And the inning is over. One left for Atlanta, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Ready for another chance? Suzuki. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. A bouncer up the middle. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping in now, Matt Merker. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. No runs, just one hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in standing. The 1-1 home.
Two balls, two strikes.
Hard hit toward the hole. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way when you pitch a guy in. He pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning to this season.
He'll enter play at 313, 9 homers and 17 RBIs. Comes set and the 0-1.
1-1.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
None out, runners at first and second. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
This is a spot you'd like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
First and second here with nobody out. Fouled off. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
A 1 pitch on its way.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high. 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And this one's in the dirt. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now. 3-2. Right down Main Street, caught him looking. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And boy, which of those 2 numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Dansby Swanson is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. From the stretch.
That's ball 2. Ball, that's that fly.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
The 3-0. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cody Bellinger. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. First offering on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Three and 1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And this inning is a perfect example of how quickly fortunes can change in this game. He was cruising along, hardly any trouble at all. Now he walks in a run and is still in the middle of a bases-loaded mess. He's got some work to do to limit the damage.
So stepping in, Tucker Barnhart, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Looking to minimize the damage here. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. One and 1 to Tucker Barnhart. Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's the 2-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
And now the Cubs pitcher, Drew Smyly, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In the air, out to right. Acuna giving chase. 1 run is scored. And that's in there. Base hit. The relay throw. The tag, and he's out going for third. That ends the inning, but 2 runs do count on the play. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. We played 4 full. The Cubbies are in front 4-3. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Vaughn Grissom. First pitch of the at-bat. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Popped him up. Hosmer has a play. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Now at the plate, number 99. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. Back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit. So the lineup card turns over with one away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot.
Hey, we came into this one wondering how he was going to throw on the mound. That all goes out the window. He just mixed in his second knock of the game. He's going to be smiling for a while on this.
Acuna digs in now. Out of play. He homered back in the third inning in this one. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes.
Oh, that's up there.
Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in two places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch, and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Suzuki is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Austin Riley.
So digging in now, Austin Riley. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hit the other way out toward right field. Suzuki will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 2 left for Atlanta. Score holds at 4-3. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Ian Happ. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball, that's in.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
2-0 count. The pitch. 3-0 now.
3 balls.
Suzuki waits on deck. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Three and one. Here it is. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 27.
Stepping up now, Suzuki. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. Trying to check his swing there, but did he go around? He did, says Kenny Jansen at first. Strike one. The 1-1 home. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter, the third baseman, Matt Merker.
Stepping up to the plate, Matt Merker. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. Two great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And that'll hit off the ivy out there. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
First pitch on its way. Grounded down the third baseline.
This is why pitching is so difficult. You're cruising along to give up a hit. Now you've got to lock in and get this middle part of the order done.
Nope.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. We're in the fifth inning of a 4-3 ball game here. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. A swing and a miss there, 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The next 3-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. One left for the Cubs, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. All set for the start of the inning, and here comes the first baseman, Matt Olson.
The first baseman, Matt Olson.
Here's the pitch. Grounded to first. Hosmer has it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The left fielder, number 20, Marcell Ozuna.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And the pitch. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Two and 2 to Marcell Ozuna. Here now the 2-2. Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Full count now, 3-2. Travis d'Arnaud waits on deck. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. That's in the basket. A home run. A A solo shot here to left. Home run number 2 for him on the year, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Ah, man, that swing right there, Dan, that had to feel good. You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball today.
You know, and that'll rattle you a little bit. This guy's been throwing the ball great, one of the top pitchers in the game. He's not used to guys barreling him up and hitting him in the seats.
Now batting, the catcher, BRAVES,
At the plate now, Travis d'Arnaud. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. Swanson scoops it up, and that's the second out.
The batter, number 1.
Ready for another shot now, Ozzie Albies. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Boy, D-Row, the pitch count keeps climbing.
Atlanta, the shortstop, Ron Rista.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. So now to the plate, Vaughn Grissom, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And that misses 1-1. Two out with the man at first. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Braves able to tie things up on this home run. Bottom of the sixth is straight ahead. All even now at 4 apiece. Colin McHugh will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 32, Colin McHugh.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and stepping in the long ball threat, Eric Hosmer.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Dansby Swanson.
Shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Albies is there for it. And that's the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 24, Cody Bellinger.
2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Line shot to second, but it's caught, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. 6 innings are in the books, all square, 4-4. Eddie Rosario is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Eddie Rosario.
Ryan Barucki is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Chicago Cubs, number 77, Ryan the Rockies.
Out in front of it, strike one. The average sits at 303 entering play. 5 homers and 11 RBIs. Set to deliver the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside, see if the fish are still biting.
Struck him out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ronald Acuna. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch on its way. Ground ball foul down the left side. On the ground to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, number 23.
Digging in to try it again, number 23. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Here's the 0-1. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. All knotted up, 4-4 the score here in the 7th. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Braves are shut down 1-2-3. Score remains tied at 4. Number 68 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 68.
Now at the plate, Tucker Barnhart, 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far.
Tucker Barnhart.
First pitch of the at-bat. And it's fouled away. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
The 1-2 is down low, and he gets the call. Strike 3 looking.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Christopher Morrow will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. One out, nobody on. Down the third baseline. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The batter, the second baseman, Ian Happ.
Now at the plate, Ian Happ. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. This game's all tied at 4. Michael Fulmer has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Chicago Cubs, number 32, Michael Fulmer.
Striding in, Austin Riley. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Tie ball game. 4-4 the score as we give you a look there at the starter comparison to see how the numbers match up for the 2 starting pitchers. One away for the Braves here in inning number 8. And that brings in the big power hitting first baseman, Matt Olson. And now a pitch on the way. As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this game has the potential to result in a series sweep, but of course with a tie game on our hands, that is no foregone conclusion.
Never easy to sweep. This is one of those teeter-totter games, back and forth as we're tied going into the back end of this game right now. It'll be interesting to see how this one plays out.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty, everything on the outer half of the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
We're in the 8th inning now of a 4-4 ball game. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. And he'll find a way to get a piece of that one to stay alive. Now another 2-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? This one's into the bleachers and gone. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
D-Row, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Marcell Ozuna comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Shot toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it, not coming around it, and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. In now, Travis d'Arnaud. Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
First pitch on its way. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? There's one. Standing in, Vaughn Grissom. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
And for the opposition, wrapping this up and salvaging a win would at least make their trip out of here a little more pleasant.
This could be just what the doctor ordered. Nobody likes to get swept on the road, so winning this one could be big for building back team morale.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Chopped to third. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. One for the Braves in the inning, and it comes courtesy of the long ball. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's now 5-4 Atlanta. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. A.J. Minter will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Orlando Arcia is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 11.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Suzuki.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Here it comes on 0-2. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The 1-2.
Outside, that's the ball.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Ozuna is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
The third baseman, Matt Merker.
Digging in now, Matt Merker. From the stretch. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Down and away, ball 1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
And he misses 2-1. Now the pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Also striding in, Patrick Wisdom. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Nico Horner will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 2, Nico Horner.
First offering on its way.
Now running at first for the Cubs. Number 2, Nico Horner.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Your attention, please. Pinch running at first base. Number 2, Nico Horner.
The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
1 and 2.
The 1-2. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Trey Mancini will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 36, Trey Mancini.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. 4 home runs and 6 RBIs. Now the 1-0. Mancini, a native Floridian. He was an 8th round selection back in the draft of 2013.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
High in the air out to center field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Cubs strand 1, and the deficit holds at 5-4. Trey Mancini stays in the ballgame after pinch hitting as he'll take over at first base.
Nico
All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman Orlando Arcia. Julian Merriweather enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. The pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
It's a great job right there to get a leadoff knock. You got the lead. You have a chance to add on in the later innings. Leadoff guy getting on sets the tone.
Ronald Acuna will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. The Cubs are looking for the sweep in this game, as we mentioned earlier, but trailing by 1, they're going to need to come from behind to do it.
This one's still well in striking distance, only trailing by 1 going late on to the game. They just need a bloop and a blast or some kind of extra base hit. This one's far from over.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Ronald Acuna becomes the first out of the inning. At the plate, number 23, as he grounds one briskly to short. One there, relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. One hit's all they get. Braves held off the scoreboard here in the 9th. Last chance coming up now for the Cubbies. They'll be looking for one. It's a 5-4 ball game. Kirby Yates comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 22, Kirby Yates.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the power-speed combination. Dansby Swanson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. One and one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now the pitch. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Bounce towards the mound. And that's out number 1.
The center fielder, number 24, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0.
That's ball 2.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Slider misses away, and he's behind 3-0.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking you deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Standing in, Tucker Barnhart. Lifetime against this pitcher. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Swung on and missed. That's strike two.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. He brings it in, and the Braves will salvage at least the finale in this three-game series as the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games.